Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the new OCG Banlist. It's going to be for July. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it as well. But they actually did a really cool event live stream, which is awesome. However, judging by the like to dislike ratio, I think a lot of people in the OCG were upset with this list. But let's go ahead and hop into it. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be for July in the OCG, but it could give us a hint to what is to be expected in the TCG as they're getting, obviously their newer support for whatever archetypes they're usually getting at first, unless it's a TCG exclusive, which Warrocks probably won't be a consideration for this list. Anyways, first off, in terms of what is actually banned, so starting right off, Zoodiac Drident is actually banned. This is coming to some people maybe as a surprise, as I did actually try to look for the organization in terms of what other decks were topping more recently, but because of everything going on in the world, there's just been no lists, at least on that website, and I don't follow any other sources for OCG deck lists other than org, because they obviously have it in English and it's really concise and it's nice. So I haven't been keeping up with it, but if you guys play in the OCG, I'm curious to know what you guys feel about this list and what was the more recent things within the past few weeks that has been topping. But anyways, Zoodiac Drident is now banned, and then limited, there is no changes to putting things at 1. Now, putting things to 2, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up just so you can see what it was at in the OCG, because their list is obviously already different than ours. So we have Pen Call, Fire Formation Tanky, and Sideframe Gear Gamma. All these are now semi-limited to 2 copies of each one of these. So previously, Pen Call was at 1, so Pendulum basically getting a boost here because there is technically more Pendulum support coming out. Nothing too insane that I wanted to mention right now off of Pendulum stuff, but there is technically more Pendulum support. Then Tanky is also putting itself down to 2, and it was formerly at 3. This is OCG Banlist right now. And then the Gamma going from 3 to 2. Does it really change things too much? I would say overall, no. Now, going into things that are unlimited, which means you can play 3 copies of, we have Mathematician, Wind-Up Magician, Union Hanger, and Firewall. And formerly, most of these were at 2, and they weren't really doing anything, so nice little buff for ABC. I haven't really seen any variants of Wind-Up. Mathematician, just too slow of a card for, I think, a lot of different decks nowadays. Even if we go and look at it in the TCG, we can play 3 copies of, all of these. It doesn't really matter. For the most part, there isn't really, again, a huge change up from their list. It probably won't be affecting their metagame, and I'm guessing that's why perhaps a lot of the players were upset with this list. But I'm curious to know what you guys think of this list. Would you guys be happy with it if we got it in the TCG? For me, I always like seeing archetypes return when we get some of these newer ban lists, but unfortunately with this, there's really nothing I would say that wasn't good is going to be S tier or tier 0 best deck right now. And I would say it's an overall very underwhelming list. At least that's the way I personally see it for the OCG. But again, you guys can let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section below. And also, really quick, I do want to mention that because it was E3 this weekend, if you guys haven't seen my video on my other channel, I'm going to go link it down below if you guys do want to go ahead and see the games that I'm interested in playing that were announced this weekend over at E3, which will be pinned down below. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you're new and want to be up to date on newer YuGiOh Banlist as well as other YuGiOh content, make sure you guys subscribe with the bell notification on, and you'll definitely see more very soon. But take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next vid. Peace.